What are the main debates in utilitarianism? Imagine a world where every decision is judged solely by its outcome. That's what utilitarianism tries to do. It's a way of thinking about ethics that focuses on the results of our actions. But as simple as that sounds, many questions come up when we try to apply it. Let's explore some of the biggest debates that keep this theory lively and sometimes controversial. One of the first debates is between act utilitarianism and rule utilitarianism. Act utilitarians say we should judge each action on whether it produces the most happiness in that specific situation. For example, lying might be okay if it leads to a better outcome. Rule utilitarians, on the other hand, believe we should follow rules that generally promote happiness. So, even if lying might seem helpful in one case, sticking to honesty is better overall. This raises the question, should we decide based on individual cases or stick to rules that usually work? Next, there's the challenge of measuring happiness. How do we compare one person's J to another's? Can happiness be put into numbers? Critics argue that happiness isn't always easy to quantify, and different pleasures or pains might not be directly comparable. For example, is a good meal worth the same as a moment of friendship? These questions make it tricky to decide what actions truly maximize happiness. Another big debate involves fairness and impartiality. Utilitarianism says everyone's happiness counts equally. But is it right to treat strangers' happiness the same as that of friends or family? For some, this feels unfair because we naturally care more about those close to us. Balancing impartiality with personal relationships can be a real moral puzzle. Then there's the issue of justice and individual rights. Utilitarianism can sometimes justify actions that seem unfair or even harmful if they lead to greater happiness overall. For example, punishing an innocent person might increase social order if it deters crime. But most people believe that rights should never be violated, no matter the outcome. This clash between maximizing happiness and respecting individual rights is a core debate. Another concern is how demanding utilitarianism can be. It asks people to always act in ways that produce the greatest good, which might require sacrificing personal happiness or comfort. Is it fair to expect everyone to constantly put the needs of others before themselves? This question makes some wonder if the theory is practical for everyday life. Some critics also worry that utilitarianism ignores the importance of moral character and personal principles. If only outcomes matter, then acting from virtues or moral commitments might seem less important. Should we act based on principles we believe in, or just aim for the best results? That's a debate about moral motivation and integrity. Finally, there's the question of who or what counts in the calculation of happiness. Classical utilitarianism focuses on humans, but modern versions include animals and future generations. Should we consider the well-being of animals or people yet to be born? Extending moral concern to these groups raises complex ethical questions about how far our moral duties reach. All these debates show that while utilitarianism offers a clear goal to maximize happiness, it also faces many challenges. Deciding how to weigh individual rights, fairness, and practical limits makes applying this theory a lively and ongoing conversation in ethics.